Good morning, brothers and sisters. How are we doing today? I am on my way to the gym right now, as per usual. It's Friday for me, so typically it'd be a full upper day. But I think I'm going to do shoulders and arms just because I've been sick this week, and so I'm already off my normal schedule anyways. Got a pretty busy day at work today, but it's going to be compact because we got to head out early. We're heading home this weekend to see the fam. First time since we went home for Christmas. It's been a minute. So I've pretty much completely gotten over I think it was the flu that I had. It was pretty nasty for a while there, and it took me basically a full week to completely feel better now. Feeling like I'm ready to go today. Feeling like I'm ready to get after it fully and push myself and finally break down some muscles again. So I'm excited. That being said, brothers, whether it be a sickness, some sort of disease, a period of time at work, or in some sort of relationship in your life, there's always going to be ups and downs. There's always going to be tough moments. And in all honesty, until you can wrap your head around the fact that there will always be ups and downs, there will always be tough moments. There's going to be way more tough moments than good moments, than fun moments, than easy moments, than fulfilling moments. If all you ever think about is the fact that, life is so tough, I can never catch a break, things like that. And I'm not saying you're not going through some stuff. I'm not trying to say that in the slightest. However, nothing is ever going to change if your mindset never changes, your actions never change. Your inputs are completely equivalent to your outputs. Whatever you put in is exactly what you're going to get out. That goes for your actions, that goes for your thoughts, that goes for your interactions with people. However much love and care and compassion and happiness you feed into your relationships, that's how much they're going to return. And they might not necessarily, it's almost never going to be an immediate return. You have to build these things up. You have to take accountability. You have to take responsibility and just be consistent over time and continuously feed everything in your life that you want to see grow and evolve. You need to consistently feed it day after day after day after day. Yeah, if you miss 1 or 2 days here and there, it's going to be all right. It is going to negate your progress, but it will be all right if you can get back on the path and get back on your consistency train, get back on that discipline. Your inputs equal your outputs. It's quite literally as simple as that. If you don't do anything all day, every day, you're not going to get nothing. Hopes and prayers will not take you anywhere if you cannot back them up with action and discipline and consistency. So in order to change anything about your life, no matter where you're at, you do have to start. You do have to start taking steps. I mean, you don't have to, but if you never start taking steps, well, again, your inputs equal your outputs. They are directly equivalent. They are 100% correlated. I don't know how many other ways I could say it. Whatever you do with your time, however you choose to spend your time, every single second of it, that's how important this thing we call time is. 'Cause we don't have very much of it. Every single moment counts. Whatever you're doing counts. And no, I'm not saying you have to be some crazy, locked in, they only sleep in 4 hours, got a freaking divorce or something so you can I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying whatever areas of your life you want to improve, your physical health, your relationships, your job, that hobby that you've always wanted to put a little bit more time into. Focus more time and effort into those things and see them change. See yourself stepping out of the same mental spot you've been stuck in for majority of your adult life, maybe the majority of your life in general. I'm asking you to step away from social media. I'm asking you to take an honest look at your diet. I'm asking you to take an honest look in the mirror and ask yourself, do I really breathe life into others, or do I drain energy from others? Take an honest look at yourself, because I can tell you for a fact, I was an energy drain. I was an energy sponge for a period of years in my life when I just had things all screwed up in my head for a multitude of reasons. But at the end of the day, I can try and push blame onto other people. And, maybe I wouldn't be completely wrong in saying certain people did add to it, or certain people did make things harder than they needed to be on me. Probably. But at the end of the day, nobody else can change my life for the better. Nobody else can make me decide to live my life in a better way, in a healthier way. I have to do that work. So just as I have to do that work for my life, you need to do that work for your life. And let me tell you something that you maybe haven't even thought of when thinking about these types of improvements, this type of lifestyle. it's going to start feeling really damn good. Doing good stuff for your health, doing things that you know are objectively good for your health. Like, instead of going to the bar Thursday night every single Thursday and getting pissed drunk, you might have an exam the next day, you might have an early work shift, you might have an early class, maybe you told yourself you were going to get up early and go to the gym. So instead of going to the bar, go to bed early, save that money, prioritize your health, wake up early like you said you were going to do, eat a really healthy breakfast to start your day, chug a bunch of water, just get your freaking insides going, moving and working. Spend a little quiet time alone in the morning. Start with your journal, start with a book, start with scripture, or start with all these things. Meditate, go for a walk, go for a run, go hit the gym right away in the morning. Start making as many healthy subs as you can fathom as quickly as possible. Because I don't believe in moving slowly, but I also don't believe in overwhelming yourself. Radical change, right? Because very, very few times is anybody actually going to be able to like completely do a total 180 overnight and start living a completely different life and actually stick with it long term. Because that's really hard to do. So I believe in going as fast as you can, pushing yourself to the boundary, but know your limits. Give yourself grace. I've literally worked myself to the point of getting quite ill twice now in the past 8 months. You know, just because I'm pushing that boundary, I'm pushing that limit, I'm pushing that edge to figure out what I can handle. And now that I'm coming off of the second time doing it, I know for a fact time to really put more of a focus on my rest and recovery, because that's the one area that I was trying to ignore, trying to say, oh, you know, it's okay if I sleep 6 hours a night on average. You know, if you have to do that for a period of time, like a week or a couple weeks, maybe even up to a month, it's all right. You know, there's going to be periods of life constantly where you're going to need to make sacrifices such as that, but can't ignore that rest and recovery. For a while, you can push it off and get a bunch of stuff done, but at the end of the day, like, don't sleep on sleep. I guess I'll say, don't sleep on sleep. But guys, I just wanted to try and encourage people today a little bit and just kind of give you a little bit of an insight on there's no magic pill. There's no magic solution. You can't wave a wand, snap your fingers and just know and understand completely how to do this. Because the thing is everybody's different. So how I do it probably won't work for many other people, but how many other people do it probably doesn't work very well for me either. But I can tell you that you just have to start. You just have to try. You just have to keep going. Push your boundaries. Make yourself a little bit uncomfortable. It's all right. I promise you. You'll come out on the other side a better person. So I hope this one helped a little bit. Thanks for checking it out, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.